jewelry clearance for you. My name is Tamara Hooks, I'm your host, and we are joined this morning with, and Lamar Scott is gonna stay with us. He's our jewelry and style expert. And Lamar and I have just had a really great hour of pearls and Nikki Butler, but this hour, you're gonna see some J. King. Oh, you're gonna fall in love.
Right, one of everyone's favorites. Yes. I mean, the party doesn't stop.
I know, I know. And so actually we're gonna start here with the J. King layered apatite and lapis bead necklace. And it's layered because obviously you can see it looks like 3 necklaces. They're all connected. I'm gonna show you just the clasp in the back. So they're all connected. So when you put them on, it's gonna be that perfect layer every single time.
Every time.
And it's apatite and lapis. Lapis is something that we can't get enough of. But guess what? This is on clearance. Not for $124.90, which is what it was. This necklace is now $59.90. The appraised value is $185 for this necklace. And just so you know, we have 63 of those available.
I don't think 63 is enough because I love this necklace so much, and I'm actually very excited for everyone who is watching and has the opportunity to own apatite, because it's another one of those gemstones that is talked about, I feel like, very little, but it does not reflect how fine and how remarkable it is. So it's actually formed, I was talking about gemstone structures a moment ago, right? It's actually formed in the same family as an emerald. Again, different gemstone altogether, not an emerald, but formed, it's part of the beryl family. It's formed in the same structure. So you have a gemstone that's oftentimes referred to as neon apatite because the color is so electrifying. It rivals like the finest quality Paraiba tourmaline. So it is very, very, very special a gemstone.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, and you've got a lot of it. So I know we do have to move on. That was just a very quick kind of tease on that one. But as we move on, we've got more apatite for you, and which is why we wanted to show you these two together. Also from J. King, this is turquoise and apatite on this 2-piece ring set. Look at how great this is.
But how?
I know. Well, let's talk about this. So clearance price, you've got it at half price, and you also have flex pay. So let's talk about this ring.
So this ring is a knockout in the jewelry industry, and right, as a host of, you know, the jewelry clearance event, I'm sure you see a lot of jewelry in your day. I have not seen a ring quite this unique in a long time. It really is remarkable because, as you said, it's a twofer. It's 2 in 1. So it looks beautiful as, you know, it's on the finger. It looks beautiful as you see it there on the model, but 2 completely separate pieces that can be worn individually or worn together. And I'm gonna let you show that because this is groundbreaking. It really is. You can see Colette has it on in the simplest of ways, in the simple way. And she's got that apatite kind of checkerboard cut going around there. Just a nice, simple, like a solitaire, right? So I wanna show you this ring. This is the way that you saw it as I was holding it and sharing it with you. And this is the way Colette was wearing it. These are 2 completely separate rings that you can wear separately, or you wear them together. Let me pop that back in just like that. And there you go. How cool is this ring? Did you hear all of those gasps that that scattered across the studio? And I'm sure they scattered across your home as well, as you saw that these were actually 2 rings. When we talk about versatility in the jewelry industry, when we talk about dynamics in the jewelry industry, like this is the hallmark of versatility. Literally 2 rings, beautiful independently, still feature that apatite, which I love, that bright neon color, but then you also have J. King's stamp, right, with that turquoise, which he is so well known for. Top quality turquoise in a beautiful color saturation.
This is the coolest ring I've seen in a long time. And if you are a jewelry lover and you thought you had seen everything, guess what?
Here you are.
Now you have. Now you have. And you know, it's nice that you can have fun with jewelry, because sometimes jewelry can be a little serious, you know? It can be a little, because it's so expensive, you wanna just kind of make a very simple choice or a very safe choice. But this allows you to have fun with your jewelry.
And jewelry should be fun. I've heard it referred to in the past as like jewelry stores referred to as candy stores for adults. You should walk in and you should be tantalized and excited and try things on and be able to manipulate your jewelry and wear it in different ways, which is what this ring is able to give you in 2 gemstones, which I just completely adore. I love the turquoise in particular in this piece because of the way that it's been inlaid into that beautiful, almost hurricane-esque curve, that whirl, that beautiful swirl, which showcases great craftsmanship. But I love the color in the turquoise as well.
So do I.
There are 2 elements that kind of impart color in turquoise. It's both copper and iron. And so we find that iron makes it a little bit more green, copper makes it a little bit more blue. And in this turquoise, you can tell that there's just a slightly higher concentration of that copper because you have a little bit more of that cooling, mystifying, you know, Arctic blue. It's very icy.
This is really, really great. There's a lot here. You've got to get this home and put it on your finger.
Oh, yes.
We brought this in sizes 5 through 12. It is a customer pick on hsn.com. Read those reviews because women love it. They love the surprise nature of it. If you're somebody who plays with your jewelry, which I do, you know, maybe you're a woman who you might start off the day with it together, and then throughout the day, you're gonna separate them. And then throughout the day, you know, maybe later on in the day, you're gonna put one on each hand. And then maybe at the end of the day, you're going to put them back together again. That's what you can do when you have a design like this, which up until now, we really haven't.
Right.
And really, it's that simple, just like that.
I even found myself playing with it. So imagine when you receive it home, the amount of fun you're going to have interacting with it and wearing it different ways and really exploring the versatility and all you can do with it.
This is great. This is great, and it's on clearance too. It's half price, and just because these are our last in quantity. So the center stone is apatite, genuine apatite, and then going around, you've got that beautiful turquoise in this amazing swirl pattern. Enjoy, have fun with that ring. Definitely go ahead and pick yours up. And you can call us or you can go to hsn.com to get yours.
Amazing.
We are gonna move on to this necklace. And I just kind of slipped this one on just as we were starting the show. This one is carnelian and aquamarine. And another J. King piece. This necklace is 36¼ inches in length. Now I have it at full length. This one we have doubled it up, but it does have a clasp right here, just so you see. So you can wear it in a few different ways when you have a clasp. When you don't have a clasp, you just have to kind of wear it hanging long, just so you know. But you can see the way the light is hitting because these are all faceted, beautiful beads going all the way around, and I just dropped it.
And you know, that's really special because with opaque gemstones, opaque just meaning that light doesn't penetrate the gemstone. It doesn't pierce through and interact with the gemstone. So in opaque gemstones, you often have to sacrifice that brilliance, that sparkle. With this necklace, you don't sacrifice it, not one bit. Each and every single gemstone in their beautiful faceting is showcasing scintillation, is showcasing luster, and giving you the sparkle that you would expect from even the finest quality diamond, right?
You are, and you see that when it catches the light. I like that you've got the sparkle, you've got the cut, you've got different sizes here as well. So whereas the carnelian is a little bit more on the round, and then you've got that aquamarine, which is a little bit more of a kind of a flat oval kind of cut. So you've got a lot of interest here.
Yeah.
And if you love to wear beaded necklaces and beaded jewelry, but you want them to still have that genuine feel and nature to it, then I know you're gonna love this one. Also a customer pick on hsn.com, also on clearance, and you're getting this home for $20.30. And again, look at that color.
This is very much like travel jewelry because I hear women all the time all over the world that say when they go on vacation or when they're traveling or if they're at a sporting event or something of that nature, oh, I don't want to wear my fine jewelry, like I'm too afraid. You have genuine gemstones, but you have it at a price point and you have it in a style that makes it so easy to wear day in and day out. And you can travel, as Tamara said, with something that's real and genuine and still has that intrinsic value without having to worry about, you know, having spent $1 million on it.
Right, right. Because, you know, and those are the things, isn't it funny how in life with anything, the more we spend on something, the less we use it.
Right.
The more you spend on those shoes, the less you wear them. The more you spend on that handbag, the less you carry that one. And, you know, for those reasons, it's really great when you can still have the quality and the luxury that you love, that you're so drawn towards. You've got a great clearance price, but you also have, you know, for lack of a better term, permission to wear it every day.
Right.
You don't have to, it doesn't have to be a special occasion. These are beautiful pieces that Jay King literally flew around the world to find and to work with the miners and to be able to get, he always talks about the rough, to get the rough, to be able to create and design the most beautiful pieces that he could with the rough. And one of the things about Jay King's designs is that he doesn't, nothing gets lost in translation. He says, I love the color of that stone, so I made the necklace just about the color of that stone, nothing else.
I love that. And that way, the gemstone is really featured. And for collectors in particular, you now have the opportunity to own something that features gemstones that you haven't necessarily heard of before, but are so special because of the color. And the color in the pieces that Jay King has handpicked for this necklace are sublime. They are so cool in those aquamarines, and then they perfectly juxtapose that fiery red. This is almost, this carnelian, I mean, it takes on a completely different characteristic. It's almost like a rhodochrosite red. It's just so fiery, and they're the perfect two colors to complement one another. And we've talked about it literally all morning. We've talked a lot about blush and dusty rose and pinks and neutrals and nudes. I mean, if you've been watching earlier than just this hour, we've talked about it so much, and here you have it in this necklace.
And don't you love the fact that it's kind of fiery of the red with the calmness of the blue?
Exactly. It's
sort
balanced.
Of like, it is, and you know, I say, you know, in every woman, you know, we have sides, we have different sides. You know, you might wake up and, yeah, I'm having a good day. It's a little bit more of a calm day versus some days it's like I'm on fire. I've got things to do. I've got to get it done.
Right.
This is kind of that, you know, that marriage, that balance of
for the
both
days
sides.
You want to do both.
Yes, right. It started off in a good mood, and then who knows where the day's going to take me. But I just love the fact that even in nature, you can see the beauty of how those work together. So if you love this necklace, it's 36¼ inches long. Jay could have given us an 18-inch necklace and called it a day, but he said, no, I love this stone, and I know that you do as well. I love this combination, and I just want to give you the most that I can, and that's what you've got.
From end to
enjoy
end.
that for sure, from end to end. Wanted to also let you know about the earrings that are made to go together. They're the perfect accompaniment. And obviously they are the same carnelian and aquamarine that you've got here. A little bit more on the carnelian side.
Stunning,
on these.
though.
Yeah, just a really great drop hoop earring that you see here.
I love the size of these earrings, but because there's that beautiful open space, that basket in the middle, they're not overwhelming. I think they're just enough. And they work, obviously they work together perfectly with the necklace. I say, if you got the one, you have to get the other, because when will you see a combination like this again in this quality, right?
Sure.
It's a no-brainer, I think.
Yeah, you're not gonna find them if you don't get them together, and so Jay designed them to work together. You mentioned that size, because these are 2 inches in hoops. And typically when you think of a 2-inch hoop, you think, well, those are kind of big. But because they have a lot of air to them, they're airy, and all of the interest is kind of just on the stones and not on the shape of the hoop, you do have something that you can wear. And they don't have to be boho, and they don't have to just be casual. I love the idea of putting on a basic black outfit, doesn't have to be a dress, basic black outfit, and then really kind of stepping it up.
Letting that be the
color
pop.
There.
Letting that be the pop. Yeah, absolutely. I love the way that these move as well. They're very, very playful. And you can see that the way that the gemstones are streamed on this metal, they give so that as you move, they will move. And then that's perfect because, of course, it's going to allow the gemstones to interact with the light, which is what we want on these faceted gemstones, is to be able to see all of that luster.
Yes, and you've got it, and you've got it on clearance. These are $24.90, so these are half price as well, which is fantastic. Go ahead and pick yours up. I'm gonna pop those on.
These are very light, by the way.
I know, I like that. And so it just makes them comfortable. All right, we've got something else that we wanna share with you. And here we've got when it comes to J. King, like we mentioned, he goes all over the world to find the most interesting stones, and then he really makes great combinations, which is what you see right here. This is the chrysoprase and the sunshine quartz necklace. It's 18 inches going all the way around. You do have a 2 3/4 inch extender, so you can make it a little bit longer if you want. But this is just, to me, a piece of artistry. Would you agree?
Truly. Absolutely. This is what I would consider like Hollywood jewelry, because this is the type of jewelry that all designers, that all set designers, that models, they're all kind of like pining to get their hands on for that big statement look. Like you see it in magazines. This is the type of jewelry that, you know, you kind of see on that powerful female, that leading actress role in various movies. It's that piece that you put around your neck and you just kind of, it awakens all the senses. You just feel powerful.
It does. And that's what, you know what, you're right when I look at this necklace, because I think about, have you ever like been watching a show and you see the lead actress and you're just thinking, gosh, she's so put together. What is it? And you try to dissect it. And yes, she's got a great blouse. Yes, that's a beautiful skirt. But it's pieces like these that make you look at her. And if you, that's your thing. Maybe you have some lighter, more delicate pieces, but you love the color combination that you've got here. You love the shape combination. The fact that you've got a little bit of that metal work going through. It really is a statement necklace. Our regular price on this was over $100 more. But not today. Today it's on clearance. Get it on 4 flex payments of $28.48, and enjoy wearing that necklace every day. I wanted to share this with you as well, this ring, because we've got another combination here that's just stunning. It is also from J. King. It's your chrysoprase sterling silver necklace, ring, excuse me. So you see all of the ring, all of the metal work going through there, but this, it's fantastic.
It's fantastic. I love how organic it feels. Like the neutral of that. It's not really even a brown. It has this kind of cognac characteristic to it. It has all of these tiny little inclusions that kind of bring the color out, and it kind of comes alive with cognacs and toffees and caramels and burgundies. And then of course, against that stream, that like river of chrysoprase. Like it's just really, really nice. It's a perfect duo.
For sure, and everyone is gonna be different. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna move this over to the one you have, because just so you see.
I did want to show that as well, because this is really quite special. They each have their own kind of identity here. So, Tamara, in the one that you have, you've got more of like a side-by-side, right, an even split. And in mine, you've got that chrysoprase running down the center and then adorned on either side with those beautiful toffee colors.
These are good. I like them both.
I do too.
It's kind of.
This is actually really exciting.
It is. It's, you know, when you think about like turquoise, not every single turquoise stone and cut is going to be completely different. And so it's almost like a surprise about what you're gonna get home. They're all gonna be beautiful though, because of course from J. King, he makes sure that every piece is just gonna be fantastic. When I see them together though, it reminds me of my favorite flavors, chocolate and mint. And when I look at this, I thought, oh gosh, I've gotta have it. I've gotta have it. This is half price. This ring was just about $100. It was $99.90. Today, it's
$50.90. And you want to talk about having something so unique and special to you. That's what this is.
I love the chrysoprase here. By the way, chrysoprase is part of the chalcedony family. So it's much like the green chalcedony pieces that we showed earlier. It's just the chalcedony. But in this quality of chalcedony, with chrysoprase in particular, there are these beautiful kind of aquatic characteristics. And you can see it truly is like peering into the surface of a pool. You have all of those gentle ripples, all of those beautiful veins and striations of the white. It's like the ocean waves crashing together and giving you that beautiful sea foam combined together with those delicate cloud-like whites. And that's what's so special about the chrysoprase. In this piece, you're gonna get it, and then you're gonna get it, of course, adorned with the addition of the chocolate,
yes,
as you say, the chocolate and mint.
The chocolate, which is great. It's like a free-form shape, too. We're so used to kind of very defined shapes around, you know, a square and things like that.
Right.
This has, it looks like something natural. It looks like something from nature because it is. And the shape of it really lends itself to that. Once again, when Jay King finds something, he lets the stone be the star. So instead of cutting away the most beautiful pieces of it, he said, okay, I need to give it to you in a bigger way so that you can really appreciate the beauty of this stone.
Right.
So that's why it's not a small little something. This is big. It's about a knuckle-to-knuckle kind of ring.
But with these gemstones, I also think that it deserves to be shown off. Like, this is not something that you allow to kind of hide behind,
right,
you know, other gemstones. And so Jay's done a great job of that, especially with this design, because it's that piece that you look in your jewelry box and you automatically gravitate to, because not only is it a great gem presence, but it's so different than anything else you probably have in the jewelry box.
Yes.
Your hand just automatically grabs for it.
That's right.
And you can work it because it is so organic and so natural. You absolutely could wear this alongside other pieces as well, right? This is a ring that you wear on the right hand, and then you leave that left hand dedicated for your diamond and your gemstones, you know, or your gold jewelry. So it's still something you're able to partner back with whatever else you're wearing.
For sure. I love that we've got these for you on clearance, because we don't typically, you know, have pieces like these that are this special and this unique that we have still available. But that's the only reason it's on clearance. It's because we're down to our last in quantity, and we have these in sizes 5 through 11. Think about the finger that you are gonna wear them on. We are showing them to you typically on a ring finger, but this one could easily lend itself to a pointer finger or the middle.
And you can play with the way that you orient the ring as well, because generally if you have like a pear-shaped ring, the tip of that ring, they say if it's pointing outwards, then it actually brings good luck to those surrounding you. And then conversely, if you just flip it around and then wear it pointing inward, then you're bringing yourself good luck for that day. Yeah, so it just all depends on what you want to wear. Quickly showing you the shank here, cigar style band, so lots of precious metal there on the shoulders, and then a nice little swirl design, an added touch there on the side for you.
That's right. He never overdoes it. It's never too much. It's really just about that stone and the beauty of the stone, whatever, almost like the stone speaks to Jay, and that's where the design comes from. And you can see how great this is gonna be. So we've got it for you at half price. We've got it for you on FlexPay, which means you can use any major credit card and get this ring home and wear it for $16.97. Something so beautiful. Definitely calling your name there.
Indeed.
Enjoy, enjoy. Let's talk about, we were talking about bold just a moment ago with that necklace. Leading lady, look at me. Okay, here you go. This is your spiny oyster and lapis. So there's lapis beads running through. It might be tough to see on Colette's blouse because she's wearing a lapis color blouse, but you'll see it up close. And it's a bib style necklace, which means it fills in space. I love a bib style if you have, let's say, a blazer or maybe a blouse or a neckline that's maybe a little bit too open and you just want to fill in that space. You do it like this.
I mean, this is how Cleopatra would have done it.
Oh, absolutely. She was a fan of,
big and
opaque
bold.
gemstones,
That's
big and
right.
bold. When you're gonna do big and bold though, I think it's important that you do a noteworthy gemstone. You don't go big and bold with something commonplace or uninteresting. You do it with the gemstone like spiny oyster. So actually, as the name implies, this is also an organic gemstone. We talked about organic gemstones such as pearls. So this comes also from a mollusk. It's a shell, and it's actually faceted. This is a naturally occurring color.
Wow.
Which is really exciting to think that Mother Nature, right, gives us such vibrance and such beautiful saturation naturally. But all it is polished, you know? So it's not a gemstone that is like painted, you know, like you literally get this color naturally occurring in nature, and you have it in such a beautiful statement piece.
This necklace, I tell you, I mean, you've got to.
There's nothing like it.
You've got to want to wear it. I mean, really, when you look at it, aren't you thinking, gosh, I just want to wear that? It's got a presence to it, even when you're wearing it. Now, it's got that heft that we talk about.
Right.
It's not gonna feel like featherweight and like it's gonna break or anything like that. I just wanna show you the depth of that. This is strong. This really is, and then underneath, it's gonna be nice and smooth and solid. All of your color
That's
is
important,
right
by the way,
here.
so that it sits flush up against the neckline, and it maintains its shape so that it's not like flopping around or sitting imperfectly.
That's
right. You need it to be nice and smooth.
And to stay there.
Right.
And then you've got your beads of lapis going through. Just a touch, you know.
It's beautiful little
just to
pearls.
kind of add it there. This was here at HSN. $215, that's what this was. And it became a customer pick when it was at the higher price. This appraised for $315. You now have it at a clearance price of $149. And I do recognize it's not for everybody, right?
Right.
But the woman who wears this is not like everybody else.
That's right.
You have a closet that's noteworthy. You have a jewelry collection that is enviable. And if you're looking at this and you don't have it yet, please call us or go to hsn.com and pick it up.
It's truly for the discerning buyer. It's for that individual that understands fashion and, you know, scours, I think, the television in the hopes that there's something as remarkable as this available for them. So if that's you, hello, this is the piece for you. My favorite part about this necklace, though, is those striations. It's all of the texture and the combination of color that you get in each one of these gemstones. It's sort of like a sunset captured in each and every single station. You get beautiful electrifying yellows. You're gonna get those warm, sultry reds. You're gonna get vibrant tangerines. You get a little bit of blush. And then with the lapis, you also get that, you know, ultramarine blue. So collectively, the colors are all in the same family and play together really nicely.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you get this home and you look at the combination, those sherbets, you just fall in love.
I mean, this necklace, you just have to put it on.
That's the
tell
trick.
you, it
Truly.
is fantastic. And sometimes, you know, you'll see things that are pretty and cute and delicate and sentimental and those kinds of things. This necklace is wow. That's what it is. And it's not because it's diamonds and it's, you know, millions of dollars. It's wow because of what it is. It's natural beauty.
Right.
And that's what you've got here. And like I said, it doesn't matter what you wear it with. Wear it with the most simple of dresses or suits or blouses that you have, and put the necklace on, and that's all you have to do.
That's it.
And if you have some lapis earrings, that would be really great accompaniment. You can just keep it really simple there. But this is the star. We don't have a lot of pieces like this even in our inventory here at HSN. This really stands alone.
It's very exciting for whoever does get it because it's such a collectible piece to have the organic gemstone, to have it in this large and this present of a design, and then that combination of colors is just unmatched.
For sure.
Paramount.
Enjoy. You can get it on FlexPay if you just want to try it out and see what you think. I know you're going to love it, but you've got it on any major credit card for $37.49. We're going to take a quick break and then come back for more.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Wow, Mom, those are nice. Hey, can I borrow those?
Okay.
Yeah? I'll see you later.
So you're watching HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks. Lamar Scott is joining us as well. We've got we've been in the midst of 2 hours of jewelry clearance. This is our last 30 minutes of it this morning. And then you've got more fashion and other things here at HSN. But let's talk about Sevilla Silver. This is gonna be your interchangeable gem pendant. And it does come along with this 18-inch chain. But when you think of Sevilla Silver, I mean, typically you do think of, you know, these are gonna be like your everyday pieces. You get everyday with genuine gemstones. And you're looking here at the blue, oh wait, let's make sure I have the right one. The blue topaz that we've got right here. We also have the peridot, the citrine, and the amethyst. And these are gonna be interchangeable on this one. So, we're gonna share that with you on how it works. $19.90 is the clearance price there.
When I first met this necklace, I was blown away to see the way that you can just interchange that gemstone so easily, you know, at a moment's notice, on a whim. You have so much opportunity here to wear and style this pendant exactly as you want. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is an interchangeable pendant. So you reserve the right to swap out whatever pendant you want. It comes with the blue topaz, and then, Tamara, you mentioned we've got peridot, amethyst, and citrine. Is that right?
That's right, and you'll have a chance to pick those up separately. So you'll start off with blue topaz, and then if you want to also pick up the amethyst, you can, or the peridot, you can, or the citrine, you can do that as well. And they're magnets on the back of the pendant, as well as a coordinating magnet on the back of the stone. And then it's just an easy pop it out and pop it in.
This is such a game changer because, okay, yeah, the price point is nominal.
Right.
But when you really take a look at the design of this gemstone, that Sevilla Silver has given you the option to switch and swap the pendant to whatever style you want. And they're all, let's be real, if you like one, you like them all.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so why would you not take advantage of the opportunity to just get multiples? Because maybe one day you're feeling amethyst. Maybe one day you're feeling peridot. Depending on what you're wearing, you maintain the style of pendant that you love, the look that, you know, prompted you to pick up the phone, but a color and a gemstone that, you know, switches every once in a while.
It really does, and works with your outfit, works with your mood. You're getting the blue topaz that comes with, and this is a clearance price, $19.90, and you're also gonna get that 18-inch chain. When you want to change out your pendant, you decide, and the extra pendant is $11.90. So you've got a couple of different looks for a little bit of money. So $20 for the look that you see right here. If you want the citrine, $11.90. If you want the amethyst, $11.90. If you want the peridot, we also have that for you as well, $11.90. Can you believe, again, a little bit of money for a really cool, interesting look?
This is dynamite. I'm gonna show this really quick. Sometimes I get a little bit nervous, like demonstrating things on there, because I don't really trust myself, but this is honestly so easy to do.
Yeah.
So you see that you've got the base there. You just swoop in, and you just place whichever pendant you want to wear. And you can actually see the pendant as I'm moving in here. I'm kind of like reach up and grab, because the magnetism is so strong. So you saw the blue topaz. Here is the amethyst. Same deal. You pop it off. You interchange with the peridot. And then finally you have the citrine. And I think this is such a classic design, right? This is something that you would normally see with diamond jewelry, that classic halo of white gemstones surrounding that center solitaire. But now you have it, in a color gemstone, because color is king, right? We're craving color gemstones in the jewelry industry now, especially as we become more familiar with them. But then you also have the design that is so iconic and so well known.
Beautiful, and you really do, and it's simple, right? We've seen interchangeable jewelry for years, but sometimes it's so hard to interchange that you do it once and then you never do it again. But with this, because it's a magnet, I mean, it's simple. It's kind of just a no-brainer. It's as easy as, oh, I'm wearing purple today, I want to wear the amethyst. Or, oh, I'm wearing, you know, my blue topaz today, I'll put on the blue topaz. Now, the way that you see it right there, what you're going to get is the blue topaz with the interchangeable pendant system and the necklace, the 18-inch chain. And then you can pick up a couple of the other stones, or maybe just one of the other stones. Amethyst, citrine, or peridot. It's completely up to you.
And you know, it already comes with the chain. So at this point, for $11, you get the additional pendant, and you have, you know, 2, 3, or potentially 4 complete pendants. Finished, wearable, beautiful pendants with precious, genuine gemstones.
This is fun and simple, and I like easy, and I know you do too. I know that you like uncomplicated, because if it's complicated, we're not gonna do it. This is something that you will do. Maybe this is something that you're saying, oh, I love the idea of it, and I don't have anything that's, let's say, peridot, and I've always wanted something, so it's a small, tiny little commitment that you don't have to kind of, you know, change out all of your jewelry to have peridot. You could just have a little peridot pendant, and every now and then when you want to wear it, you do. If you're not into bold jewelry and you do like something more delicate, this is calling your name.
By the way, don't think that you're limited to just the gemstone in the pendant, right? You also have the adornment on the bail, which features those 2 independently faceted, individually set gemstones to give you that additional sparkle, to give you that additional brilliance, which, against each and every single one of these options, it's just undeniable how much beauty and how much sparkle you're getting. So there's still a huge gem presence here. You've got the style, the interchangeability, and the gem weight, and the necklace. I mean, this is just, honestly, it's a game changer, like I said.
Turn to the side so you can see the way that this is made. You can see the bail. I'll flip it to the back so that you can see it's a nice smooth finish along the back. But then this is what you show, this is what everyone sees, and then when you want a different stone, it's an easy change out to the stones, okay? So this, the way you see it here, $19.90, and you can get it on 2 flex payments of $9.95. Now, when you want a new stone, we have, for $11.90, we have the amethyst, we have the citrine, and we have the peridot. And I'll say citrine, very limited, okay? Only about 2 dozen left in the citrine. So if you love this sort of honey sunshine color of the citrine, then you don't want to wait too long. And these all, the way they interchange is there's a magnet on the back here, and then there is a coordinating magnet on the back of this this pendant, and then you just pop it off and pop it on and see if I can do it while we're right here. So just pull that one off.
It's so easy.
And then I'm gonna put on that peridot.
Just like that.
It just kind of finds itself.
That's amazing. Amazing.
I know we have to move on. We've got more for you before the end of the hour. And, oh, I just tucked this away. And we're gonna move on to this beautiful bracelet. And what you're seeing here is the hammered length adjustable bracelet. Another adjustable bracelet, because remember, these are all based off of your feedback saying, I want something that I can put on myself, because far and away, bracelets are the things that women usually need help putting on.
Right.
But with an adjustable one, you can put it on yourself. And this is a hammered length in a sterling silver from Sevilla Silver. This is really, really, typically we see this style of bracelet in gold. But seeing it in silver just gives it a different kind of personality.
I quite love it.
Yeah.
I quite love it. I remember as a kid, whenever Valentine's Day rolled around, I would always get my mom a bracelet, and it would be like 20 bucks, but I would literally get it from a mall, and it was probably like some awful base metal, and she never wore them, and it was heartbreaking, but she could never wear them because, you know, she was allergic to the quality of metal.
Or the lack of quality.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's really special to see that you have a bracelet at this price point for with genuine precious, you know, sterling silver from Sevilla, because this is the type of bracelet that, as a kid, I would have wanted, you know, to get her. And this is actually something that you can wear, so this is very, very special.
And this is a lot of look too. I mean, think about it. It's a clearance price of $30. Our regular price was over $50, but there is a lot of look, and I'm gonna take it off of here. Adjustable. Typically, when we see this oval style, and especially in a hammered link, it's in gold. But look, this, you've got a lot of movement here. It's very, very special. If you wanted to add a charm on it, just because maybe that's your look, you could do that as well. But this is great.
You know what? It already kind of conjures up feelings of a charm bracelet for me. I think because of the links and the way that the links kind of move and play. And so if you wanted to add a link, absolutely, but all on its own, this bracelet is so dynamic. The hand hammer detail creates these little divots all throughout each link of this bracelet. And as the light kind of moves in and through and travels the path of each one of those curves and divots, it gives you a lot of sparkle. So more than just having, you know, a boring, simple X and O bracelet, which is the quality that I would always get my mom, you have something that's really going to perform. It's really going to stand up because of that detail and the sparkle that that detail provides.
Absolutely. You're gonna love wearing this bracelet. It's gonna be probably the one that you reach for. It's gonna be your new favorite, the one that you reach for most often, where you wear it alone. You can wear it next to a watch. You can absolutely layer it up with other bracelets. And if you are a lover of Sevilla Silver, and that's a brand that you've maybe gravitated towards because of the styling, everything has kind of a very, kind of a classic look, never too over the top, then add the bracelet in. It was over $50. Today, it's on clearance for $30.40, and you can get it on FlexPay as well if you would like that. So getting it home for $15.20, and you put it on, you wear it, and you love it, okay? Let's talk about hoop earrings. I love hoops. I do. I love them. I have so many of them.
I think most women love hoops.
There's something about, I think, a hoop that is, it's classic, it's conservative, it's sexy, it's fun, it's playful, it's boho, it's mature, it's young, all at the same time, and it's just a hoop.
It's a universal piece of jewelry. It's really funny. There's this quote on social media that has been going around recently, and it's like, ready to conquer the world? Hoop earring. Like, going on a date, hoop earrings.
Yeah.
And there are all of these different, you know, scenarios where the hoop earring is just that common denominator. It's that one piece of jewelry that just makes you feel powerful and emboldened and sexy and ready.
And you've got it. And these are, these are this ridge style in this diamond cut pattern, as you can see, going all the way through. So that's why they're really catching the light. There's no stone here. It's all sterling silver, but they're catching the light like this, almost like they're plugged in.
because of that ridge design on that diamond cut pattern. These are 1 3/16 of an inch, so just over a full inch from top to bottom.
Each ridge is really capturing the light, and as the light is kind of like piercing across those bands and those ridges, it's giving you sparkle. What's special about this as well, no, there are no gemstones, but the hoop performs like there are gemstones, but also the interior, right? Like oftentimes with diamond hoops, for example, or any gemstone, like we have gravitated to including the gemstones on the inside of that hoop, so that depending on how they sit, you can still see and appreciate the gem. Here, you have that same concept, again, without the gemstone. Because inside, outside, a full 360 degrees, you have a glorious luster and shine and sheen to these earrings, which is completely uncharacteristic of, I think, any non-gemstone hoop besides Sevilla silver.
That's right, and you've got them, and for $15. I mean, typically for $15, we don't expect much. In this case, expect a lot, because it is Sevilla silver, and these are made to be the earrings that you wear all the time. You've got, and I'm just gonna show you, because they do have that joint and catch closure along the back. And what I always like to show, and you can really see it there, maybe I'll take it off, I'll take this one off, is this camel back along the part that goes in your ear. If this were a straight bar, then it would kind of travel front and back, and you know what I mean, your earring kind of moves front and back in your earlobe. But because it's got this camel back, this curve, it sits on your ear, so it stays put. And it's a small thing, but really it makes a big difference. So you're not seeing a lot of, you're seeing the earring for the beauty that it's showing you. You're not seeing the mechanism. And when you see that camel back, you know it's gonna be a more comfortable fit than if this were a straight bar. These are made in Turkey. Typically, we think of some of our best jewelry in terms of metalwork made in Turkey, made in Italy, and you see those details, but not typically when it's $15. You know, you've got a great value, a great hoop, just over an inch going all the way around, so I think they really do fit in any occasion.
It's a really great size. You actually just taught me something about the camelback, which I hadn't realized, which is great, because I hear that complaint a lot as well, right? Sometimes with studs, you hear that they kind of like fall forward. They don't really sit nicely, and with hoops, you hear that they move. So the camelback is a huge bonus with these earrings. They're also lightweight, but very durable. So sterling silver happens to be the most lustrous, precious metal. And that's very exciting, because imagine if these were gold. First of all, they would not be this price. No, ma'am. They would not be this price, but you also wouldn't get as much sparkle as you're getting on these earrings if they were gold. So because of the hardness and durability of sterling silver, you can kind of put a little bit more elbow grease into the finishing process and get more sparkle, but they're still lightweight enough that you can wear them comfortably when you're ready to conquer the world.
Yes. when you don't know where the day is going to take you, you put on your hoop earrings. When you go into the gym and you want a little something, you put on your.
They're universal.
I learned about hoop earrings from one of my longest, actually my longest running friend. Her name is Lisa, and Lisa always said she didn't feel fully dressed until she was wearing her earrings. And I think she said that when she was like 14. Like, really? Are earrings that important? And then she's the one who taught me about hoop earrings. So it's kind of like you learn it from a girlfriend, and then you take that on, and then you pass it along to a girlfriend. And I'll tell you, from one girlfriend to another, you can never go wrong with hoop earrings. If you are looking at these and you're saying, yeah, I like them. I've got smooth hoops, I've got oval hoops, I've got big round hoops, I've got tiny ones, but I don't have a diamond cut, then pick these up, because they're not gonna get lost. Like, even if you've got a lot of hair, even amongst other jewelry, they're gonna be the ones that you really reach for.
Absolutely. And if you're a little bit unclear on what diamond cut means, it just means that the metal has been etched. It's been cut in such a way. It's almost like the facets on a gemstone, right? Facets, we know, give us light with a gemstone. When a metal is diamond cut, it allows for that sparkle and that light return. So you have a very traditional, a very wearable hoop, but you have it with all of the interest on the metal, which just gives you, you know, the sparkle that everyone is looking for. And a really great size.
And really great. And we were talking, last hour we were talking about Valentine's Day, which is coming up in 2 weeks, just so you know. February starts tomorrow.
Be reminded.
Yes. Can you believe the first month of 2019 is already over? So if you are shopping for Valentine's Day, for all the gentlemen who are watching, for if you've got a new woman in your life and you've got to get her something, but you're not ready to get too serious yet, these would be great. For all the fellas who are watching, these would be great. For all the ladies who are watching who maybe you get, you know, you're looking for Galentine's gifts, something for your girlfriends.
Yes.
$15. And unlike flowers, which I love flowers, but unlike flowers, these will last for longer than a week.
You know what's a genius idea too? I heard of a woman at that price point that got earrings because all of her bridesmaids in her wedding, she wanted to be uniform.
Yes.
So think about that as well.
Oh, I like it. I do. And they're $15 on clearance. Enjoy. All right, we've got more for you. And we are going to go for the, again, also be a silver diamond cut fold over chain, the necklace as well as the bracelet that we have for you. So the necklace, you can see $48.40, and its fold over is referring to the way that this is designed and made, the link on this one, and then of course that matching bracelet as well. You've got 2 flex payments on the bracelet, you've got 3 flex payments on the necklace, and just so you know, if you want to go ahead and pick this one up, do it today on clearance. Shall we start with the necklace?
I'm slightly obsessed with this necklace because it's so weighty, and oftentimes, like in my relationship with the jewelry industry, women say, ugh, I don't want, you know, that traditional necklace, what we call the Figaro links. They say it's too thin, they always snap. This is so weighty and it's so thick, but it's not in a gaudy way or an overwhelming way. It's still very lightweight, and it very much sits really nicely and really politely. Yes. It doesn't take away from any pendant that you wanted to put on it if you wanted to go that route, but it offers you, you know, that size and that weight that I think a lot of women are looking for because they don't want to run the risk of it snapping or popping or breaking or whatever the case is.
Yeah, and you can see, I'm looking at Colette, you were just seeing Colette wearing this necklace that has a presence of its own in a very understated way.
Right.
It really does. When I talk about all the time, I used to work for different companies, very conservative companies, and you'd want to adorn yourself, but you didn't want to be too much.
Right.
This, or too little, you know, because your jewelry does say something about you. When you're wearing it, whether it's to church or to work, people are noticing, and when you have something like this that's, yeah, it's got a thickness to it. It's not overdone. It's not, doesn't look like the free chain, you know, that came along,
it
you know,
says
in the
something,
box.
but it says the right thing.
Yes.
Right, it doesn't
That's
say,
right.
it doesn't say the wrong thing. You don't walk into, you know, your place of work or a party or, you know, wherever and have someone say,
Yeah, that's the look of
right. I love the way that these links too. They're so refined in the way that this chain has been made. They're really kind of like cylinders stacked on top of one another. You just have these beautiful kind of like barrels, these bars that just create this stream of light, this stream like a lightning bolt of bright piercing white light. It's not like a box chain. It's not like that traditional Figaro link chain that I mentioned. It very much has its own identity, which provides for something very novel, something interesting, and something that has a lot of sparkle.
For sure, and you have a chance to get it now on clearance, on FlexPay, and you can get both the necklace as well as the bracelet. The necklace is 17 inches going all the way around, but you do have an extender on that.
A lengthy one at that.
For sure, about 2 3/4 inches on that extender, so you can make it a little bit longer if you need it to be. You also have the bracelet as an option to pick up, and I encourage you, if you're getting one, please get the other. The bracelet is 7.5 inches in length going all the way around, but just clean and classic. It is as classic as wearing, let's say, a line bracelet. It's as simple as wearing just a beautiful chain, but makes that
beautiful, perfect statement. You'll never put on this bracelet or this necklace and ask yourself, does this go?
Does it work?
Does this work? You'll never do that because you don't do that about classic things. Yeah.
That's right. And truly, once you receive this home and see the sparkle and experience it, I think that you'll see it's completely unparalleled. Yeah. Because sterling silver as a whole, yeah, it's beautiful and it has lots of sparkle, but these pieces in particular, both the necklace and the bracelet, are giving you so much light return. Yeah. I mean, there's just nothing like it. I love the shape, I love the feel, and I love the way that it reflects the light as you gently rotate each piece back and forth. Like, it really gives you that sparkle that everyone is looking for.
Oh, and I think you're gonna enjoy wearing it too. I think it's gonna be, if you are the woman who says, maybe you just are going a little bit more simplistic, you're cutting out the complication in everything. You want to make it easy to get dressed and to go and just to know that you are still you're still projecting your personality, but you didn't complicate the morning by trying to sift through, does this work? Is this right? You reach for this and you know it's gonna be right for you. Maybe for 2019, you said, I do wanna go a little bit more minimalistic. I do wanna kind of streamline things and make life easier, even if it's just the first hour of your day, the getting up, the getting dressed, and the getting out of the house. Simple, easy, beautiful quality in the necklace as well as in the bracelet. And then anything else you do that day, you know that at least this part is done. I feel good about what I'm putting forward. And especially when you've got quality like this. Diamond cut in this fold over chain, so it's gonna catch the light without you having to do a lot of work, in the necklace as well as in the bracelet.
That's what I live for. What you just, there it is.
Yeah.
That's the part that I love. Because the links are shaped, I said, almost like cylinders, because it's so like columnar. When you wear this on the neckline, and as the piece kind of moves and shifts and plays and dances, this is the level of sparkle that you're going to expect to get. It looks like there is a stream of icy, bright white, colorless, flawless diamonds literally adorning your entire neckline from end to end. And it's not a single gemstone here. There's nothing like it. The bracelet, by the way, I recommend getting more than one, because if you really are a simple gal, there's something really elegant about the way that they partner together, the way that they complement one another. And I would even go as far as to kind of have them like overlap in a crisscross way, just to give you like a little bit of a pattern and a little bit of an interest like on the wrist. But it is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, and now would be the day to get it, to try it, to maybe Sevilla Silver is a newer brand for you, and you're saying, I'm really drawn to this. What, where do I start? Go for it. You've got them on clearance, but even though you shop on clearance here at HSN, you still always have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. So if when you get them home, you decide, well, maybe it's not right for me, or for whatever reason, you can send them back, no questions asked, and you have 30 days for that. We make it simple. Hopefully we make it fun to shop, and we send them directly to you. So even if you are snowed in and you are thinking, I can't even think about opening the front door, let alone going out and doing anything, we will send it to you.
You're
no
still
worries.
Taken care of.
Definitely. And so that's with whether it's with this option from Sevilla Silver, or really anything that you've picked up today. But if you did want to go with the necklace that you see and or the bracelet, again, you can go ahead and get them together. You can call us or you can shop on hsn.com, and we'd be happy to send this out. And I love, Lamar, as we're ending with something that's just so classic and simple. It's just a really great note.
What's nice though, it's like, it's classic and simple, but it's something that, it's like a staple, an anchor in everyone's jewelry wardrobe, something that I think everyone absolutely needs. Like at this price, with this sparkle, with what you're getting, it's just unbeat. Nice, big, oversized lobster claw clasp, by the way, so it's nice and secure, easy on. And then I want to show you as well that extender. just over 2 inches.
Definitely.
Amazing choice.
Definitely. Go ahead and pick yours up. And this has been fun.
It has been a blast.
We have to do it again, but I know you have another jewelry show this afternoon.
5 p.m.
All right, we'll see you back at 5. Stay on the phone for anything that you have fallen in love with. Valerie is going to take you shopping up next.
Hi, Val.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay. It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.